Hey kids, and welcome back to Let's Play Disco Elysium. It's been a while since I did one of these episodes, and I am eager to get back in this game and continue advancing. You will have noticed that I have a I've made a sort of tentative schedule for posting on this channel. Up until now, I've been just sort of like posting stuff when I have time and kind of alternating between the different games I'm doing Let's Plays of. But I do think some kind of schedule is in order, and I will try and observe it. I mean, I'm obviously kind of already late on that schedule, but you know, I'm gonna try and stick mostly to it anyway. It's a rough guideline. But yeah, no. So it's been about a week since I did one of these Disco Elysium games, and it's certainly time to get back into it. Last episode we talked to this guy, and he is sort of basically suggested that he has, I guess, our gun, and that we need to do something for him to get that, and I think we refused, and then he said that, you know, we could come back and take up his offer if we decide to. I think I've noticed we're still on day one here. It is 4:47, and I think that we may want to try and see if I can figure out some way to get money to pay for our accommodation. I think that's a good goal for this episode, although I have no idea how to do that. We've got all these tasks that we haven't completed. We also have a few of these checks that we can retry. Damaged ledger, interfacing medium. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have much of a chance to pass any of those. We also have this. There's also this map here. So where have we explored so far? We've been in this building. I guess we're over here now talking to that guy. And there's the place where we started. I think there's lots more to explore here. And yeah, let's leave this this area and try and regroup and see what we can find. Forget to click the orbs around your head. Yes. Alright. We talked to that guy last episode. Gotta figure out how to get out of here. Okay, what are we holding? We're holding the pry bar, I think. Yeah, that was for the container. There we go. And so this was the secret back entrance into this area, I guess. Did we go down here already? I think we did, yeah. Right, we jumped down there. How do we get back up? Been in here before. Yeah, most people settle for bed after 2100 hours. Okay. I think this is how we got here. Also, we need to find that plastic bag. I think that's really a key thing. This is really almost entirely a blind playthrough, so I have not really been looking up, you know, how to do things or whatever, which I think is kind of consistent with, you know, playing this game. This game doesn't really. I don't think we don't really benefit in this game from. It's not like you want to power game your way through this, you know. There's Fritta. Right. I'm starting to get my bearings again. Yeah, no, there's no real benefit to trying to second guess our way through this game or you know, looking up things and stuff. I'm finding it very rewarding to play blind, to be honest. And it's funny too. I wonder. I know, you know, this is certainly not the most watched series on my channel, and I know that. I think, you know, for some of you watching, maybe when you get when you watch me play past a certain point, you may feel like you just want to play the game for yourself, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I will, however, you know, I'm gonna play through this game anyway because I haven't played through it, and so I'm happy to share it with you regardless. Let's go down. I don't think we've been down this way quite so. Wait, there it is, the plastic bag. I can see it. God, we just had to walk a little bit farther because we were in that bookstore, and then I can see it at the bottom of the stairs. Let's take a look here. The ad reads broken window, Tibbs has windows. Okay. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. Yeah, well, I think the bag is imminent. Roundabout north. Oh, these are street signs. To Cape Side Apartment, Martinez Pier. Okay, well, I'm gonna go down to get that bag. Let's take it. Awesome, and what's your deal? Things I've seen, Hick and said. Awesome! Okay, where do we get tools here? Bag, okay. Plastic bag has Fritta written on it in dynamic, forceful manner that implies great prices. As you crack it open, a multi-gust of air flies in your face, smell of yeast and beer. The perfect place for tear, okay. Alright, well, let's equip the plastic bag and see if we can finally. We've known that we needed this plastic bag for quite some time now, and like, look at all those bottles. What's this? Let's sort of retrace our steps. Coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. This coin slot full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. Poor little viewer. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic. A thick layer of graffito covers the lens. You spell out the word O-N-U-C written on the other side with N and C scribbled backwards. That's Kuno on the lens. Ah, so the little kid there, he's vandalized this. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and grays appears. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky, weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the Star of Pericarnassus, or Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice. Well, let's get some bottles. Let's do it. Oh, there's another viewfinder thing there. Yeah, wow, okay, these, not very valuable, but I guess. Coin-operated viewer. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to invert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside, then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary. Why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty? What's a tourist attraction doing here? Well, I think we already heard that they're trying to make this area into a tourist area, and they kind of failed. There was a revitalization project in '49. A design studio tried restoring Martinez to its pre-war glory. The lieutenant looks around and concludes it didn't stick. They got as far as the street lamps and that statue in the intersection before something went sour. He lowers his voice. I suspect it was Everett Clare's doing. He muscled them out. It's usually how it goes around here. Lieutenant of Justice Caller, it's frisky outside. Right, well, I'm not putting money into into that. How much money do we have? 16. Didn't we need like 40 or something? Yeah, I'm seeing bottles all over the place, so we now have the tool to pick up bottles. That's another viewfinder. Might as well look at it quickly. Okay, banged up, inoperable. Right, I already looked at that, I think. What? This was mailbox. Oh man, there's just bottles everywhere. Maybe we can solve our housing problems with empty bottles. What was that? Was that a bottle? I think it was. Where do I see? Do I see like... It looks like... I don't know if we see here... I guess it would give us a... It would tell us if there was a new item in here. So it looks like the bottles don't appear in our inventory. More. Plastic tear, glass tear. Right. I'm just walking over where we've been before. This is not, to be honest, I am a bit out of the loop with this game since it's been a while since I played it, but picking up these bottles, this is a good opportunity to pick up these bottles because it'll allow me also to kind of go over and look. We've picked up a bunch of new tools as well, and I feel like there are certain things that we haven't tried yet. Or that we didn't try because we were sort of missing a tool. What's this? Ruins full of snow, no one lives here anymore. Okay. Maybe we can go to Fritta and return those. Oh, there's more bottles. We just need to keep picking up these bottles. We're cleaning up the neighborhood, guys. Not that I think that's very low on our list of priorities. Okay. Go into the courtyard and see if we find any more bottles before we go to Fritta and return them. Can we? Yeah. Okay, we need more visual calculus for that. Okay. Alright, we also haven't interacted with this, so I should probably do that as well. Do I see more bottles? Yes. And what's this? Very cool sound effects in this game. Very simple. Okay. Maybe in here? Yeah, let's go in here quickly and see if we find anything, I think, up those stairs. No, okay. I had a memory of, like, stuffed bottles kind of sitting around here, but maybe upstairs. Yeah, so I think, if I understand correctly, I think Kim goes to bed at 9, which will be an opportunity for us to, whoa, what's this? Why am I, okay, so I'm getting a new item thing. I'm not sure. Oh, it's the bag. It contains 15 bottles, okay. Yeah, it must be pretty heavy at this point. Right, okay, so that's how we see how many bottles we have, and they're each worth 10 cents, so it's like $1.50. Geez, that's really not much, eh? How did I... Right, this way, was it? I really wish that we'd gotten that. I really wish that we'd gotten that bag earlier, to be honest. Right. Oh, I see. So we came down this way the first time. We also went out here. Okay, I get it. Right. Okay. I'm gonna go over to Fritta and return these bottles, and then I think we'll try that apartment door. Although maybe let's just take a look in the courtyard here and see if there's anything else that we can sort of interact with again. Because I know there were a few checks around here. I kind of don't think so, though. Nothing we can do with the body. There's something we were supposed to ask Kuno. I don't know if we tried that yet. It's this one I need. Okay. Tasks. Where's the rest of the armor, and who put the clothes in the trash? Well, we can maybe try that.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Kuno, I found your shack. You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack? It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in? I phase shifted through the roofing material. Shit, get the fuck out of here. You can't do that. You can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again. Pigs can't displace, can't do that teleport shit, he says to himself, then turns to you. How'd you get in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right? What's with the pig head? Oh, that. He picks a bit of dirt from his fingernail. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape. Oh, man. Were you trying to send me a message or something? I'm not gonna say any of those things. Too brutal for you, huh? Kuno fuck your tongue off? No, I just want to get back to the shack. Of course you want to get back in there. Everyone wants back in there. What's with the tube of magnesium, Kuno? It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything? He looks at you, just pointed at the sun and asked what it was. You could use some. Okay, whatever. You fucking need that shit. Stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, and if you look like you could use a barrel, and you look like you could use a barrel, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you. I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time. He looks at you, eyes bulging. You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything, like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo. Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die. Okay. Put this crime scene. You kids often play in this yard. Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. Point to the container. How'd they get there? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene. I mean, talking to a kid who's throwing a rock at a dead body, but okay. Listen, he stops you. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there. Dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags, like shit like Kuno's wearing. He points to his pants. Your size, good price, 500 real. Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around. Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around except for that something up there. He points to the cadaver. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa? The lieutenant remained silent, but his expression couldn't say "I told you so" any louder. No, Kuno, you don't know anything about the tampering I'm investigating, and I already have pants. Task updated. Who put the clothes? Okay. There was also a mug in the trash. Show him the mug. The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yes, does this racist mug have anything to do with it? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain, he whispers excitedly. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? 'Cause he's the clothes fucker. Can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno. That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Cleaned some of it up. Shit, that's tense, he thinks for a moment. Someone's going to the beatdown basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. He nods in approval. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there, and if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can tell Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting two and two together here. Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. She lets out a hiss even meaner than before. Get away from Kuno. I don't know what that's. You know, I want to say fuck something, but yeah. +5. Gain experience. Yeah, Kuno jumps back. Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face. What's in the greenhouse over there? Dunno, he shrugs. Kipped-ass gardener used to work there. Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of Self-Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara, not so much anymore. You mean the young woman by Whirling in Rags? That gardener? Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit. He looks you in the eye and nods as if agreeing with himself. Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March? I should ask her about that. Accept the task. Ask the gardener about gardening in March. Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious. The ladder ever climb it. Look at that fucking shit, he screeches. You trying to get Kuno killed? So you would say that the ladder is unclimbable. Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat. Lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook. Not an acrobat. It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno. Alright, I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else. More questions about the crime scene. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, I'm off. Interesting. Can we get over here? No, we can't, eh? There must be another way back there. Well, that was interesting. We did make a little headway there. Ask Gardner about gardening in March. And then there's this doorway here that we haven't explored yet. Let's see here.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
Alright. Tell me, what exactly have you been doing in your greenhouse in March? Well, she points to her wheelbarrow, surprised at the question. This might be the last snow we get, at least I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. It helps everything green up in the spring, and that's why my grandma always told me. She smiles shyly. Snow has nutrients in it. Squint your eyes and look at her intently. Oh, that's a red check. We've got a high chance. Let's try it. Oh no. All you can see is the fact that her skin is different color from yours. That's literally all. You're gonna have to run with that. Ooh. You're black. What does that mean? She doesn't flinch. Oh jeez. What have we done? What does that mean? Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna say nothing. Lieutenant turns to you. We should proceed with our business, Martinez. Okay. Well, I think we we failed that check. I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah. All right. Let's try this. Let's try this doorway here. Okay. Oh, we just went in. That's not what I intended to do. I think there's... Yeah, I wanted to try the little box beside. Have we been in here before? Yes. Electronic doorbell. An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. Interesting. Main hall, building A. I guess we can just try these. An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell, then a woman picks up the receiver. Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games. Oh, it's her. Okay. Plaisance, it's me. I'm investigating the Doom commercial area, just like we discussed. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... There's a spot of static that overrides her words. But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore, so I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks. Jeez. Okay. I see. Main hall building A, and then main hall building B is the hostel. Right. Andrew Orlando Hare, SCA. Hearing the doorbell but no one answers. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair. Artemitep's boxing for young athletes and gym. All you hear is static, no one answers the call. 24-hour window. Nothing happens. Emma's fashion atelier. Februn's taxi. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. Slipstream SCA. You hear static from the intercom speakers. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver but isn't saying anything. Hello? Is anyone there? Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electrics. This is a woman's voice, crackling and fragile through the static. Have you come to place an order? She sounds almost antique, as if her voice is being played off an old wax cylinder. Her receiver must not be working properly. Who is this? I've been inside this building, but I didn't see anyone from Tricentennial Electrics. This place is deserted. Huh, we'll give that a shot. My god. Lieutenant exchanges a look with you. Sorry? It's you, my god, I didn't think I would hear your voice again. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you? Maybe we've talked to her in the past, before the epic hangover. Who are you? Where are you? Oh, do we know each other? Michelle, just please. She stops and you can hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. She sounds like she's shaking. I thought you didn't care. Hold on. Tell me what's going on. What did I do? Ever since I came to work here, it's been different, as if my mind's been wiped clean. A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget. Forget about what? She sounds like she's about to cry. Hello? She doesn't answer. Hey, are you still there? Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. What just happened? Another seagull passes. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box. I don't know what happened either. The lieutenant inspects the doorbell. We should probably stop playing with this thing. Alright, it's goodbye then. Press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards in the call box remain. Volition. Slipstream SCA. Yep, no, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do. Alright, Fortress Action SCA. Okay. Revocall Ice City. That's the company with the maybe the big bear-shaped refrigerator. Whirling Rags, East Delta Pinball, entrance from building B. Okay, an empty card. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it. Okay. And this button looks new. It's probably not connected yet. He takes a step back, inspecting the other names. Interesting. Alright. Interesting. It kind of gives us a tour of these two buildings anyway. We have something in our journal about asking Garta about something. Okay, we couldn't seem to ask Kuno about the armor, but there's probably a dialogue option for that. Ask him about the body first. Maybe I'll try that though. Let's try and tick off some of these, these journal entry things.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
More questions about the crime scene. Something in the trash. Gotta ask, who is Kuno? Kuno's Kuno Pig. The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield. So you refer to yourself in the third person. The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person. He looks slightly confused but proud he came up with that retort, but right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence. Watch out, Kuno, he's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm. The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the window overlooking the yard. Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape! Help! The boy joins in. He's got Kuno! Help! Just answer the questions. Help! He's digging his dick out! Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid! Pigs are hurting Kuno! Somebody, please! It's full blast now! The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez. How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may be still a way out. Just appeal to his reason. I'm not gonna do that. Logical kid, I haven't done anything to you. Fucking logical, he snorts. Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno. Oh my god. Are you high right now? Help, misters, help! He prances around, eyes bulging out their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows. He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig. He's flashing Kuno. He's showing his genitals. If you don't help Kuno now, it will be too late. Alright. Let's do that. Kuno whispers as you retreat, vanishing silently. You know you wanted to hit me. He lets it linger. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look, the rage look. Relax, he can't read your mind. He doesn't know what he doesn't know you were thinking that. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you're doing here. You're a cop on a case. Why don't we get back to the interview, Kuno? I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have, because now, he raises his voice again. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. He spreads his arms, taking dominance over the yard. King Kuno. Kuno turned you into his prison bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno. No, the lieutenant almost rolls his eyes. You're not. We can just leave. Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever. The pipo-headed critter doesn't let him finish. Pipo was a type of hat, by the way. Whatever, I had some questions about the crime scene. Okay, Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, he taps his temporal lobe. This changes shit. Click, 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 goes the little pipo-wearing asshole behind the fence. No. Kuno, let's talk about your shack again. Found a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about it? That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno's Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig. Bet you'd like to ride that lightning too. Wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eye. Okay, I've heard enough of this. The body, what do you know about it? Shitload pig, what's your questions? Kim, help me out here, what do we want to know? If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual. The usual being, have you seen anything out of ordinary? Have you seen anything specific? Oh yeah, this is what I was trying to get to. Where's the rest of his armor? Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor. How come? Kuno's fucking got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant. A mutant? Look at him, he points to the body. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. He drills his temples with his fingers in some strange aggressive gesture. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away. What do you mean you threw it away? Kuno tried to get the helmet on, it was too big. He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno. You threw it in the sea. Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno, he repeats. Kuno doesn't give a shit about about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. This kid's hilarious. Sorry, excuse me. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck, the jolly troubadour shit at the gates. What do you mean, troubadour? Yeah, cock and boots. You know, that jolly union cow fucker. Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows. Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile. You mean Manana? Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows, trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Yes, This troubadour has it. You can feel it. Is this more about the body? Yeah, I think this is more about the body. Okay, moving more on this later. You're testing Kuno's patience here. Get lost. Okay, I see. All right. I think we're good for now. I think we're good for now with the asking Kuno about stuff. Go to the harbor. Ask the Jolly Mesk about the armor. All right. We can also ask Garta about the clothes and the trash. Ask around about the tattoo's possible meaning. Go to Measurehead on the gates and ask him to get the body down. We haven't had any news about the badge, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're kind of backtracking here, but I think that's not such a bad thing. We've learned a fair amount more. Mostly the journal feature is somewhat useful. Right. Oh, yeah, we can't go in that door. It's the side door we need. Yeah, this one. Let's ask Garta about stuff. Was that guy here before? It's all about money, you know. Okay, I think he was. Right, what do I need here? I can't pick up that bottle. I want all the... Ooh, this door is open now. That wasn't open before. Cool. Dishes are drying. The smells of chemical and pine trees. Yeah, there was a note on this door that said it wasn't open at a certain time or something. So we can go back there now. That's interesting. What do we got up here? Money. Always good. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomatoes hangs in the air. Who are you? Gorasi Kubek. A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods towards the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Gorasi and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Gorasi Kubek. Please, it's not funny. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions? The man puts his cup down and replies something. His left hand drawing arcs in the air. You've got some impressive pots there. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of sort of dishes boiling and simmering on the stove. Alright. Huh. I guess we can't really talk to that guy because we don't speak his language. So let's ask Garta and then we'll go through that door.
Can I help you?
Oh yeah, we borrowed the trash container key from him. Here's your trash container key. Item lost. Key to trash container. I found the victim's clothes. How strange. I certainly didn't put them in there. Who else has keys to the trash container? The trash collection services, CS Municipal? I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though. Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Turns to the man. Thank you anyway. Could someone on your staff have put them in there? Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of them would tamper with a crime scene. Right. We don't have enough money for him yet. Right. Okay. You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to this color. Blue is for mystery. Try to push on the door. I wonder where this door leads. You do? The lieutenant regards you with patient skepticism. This door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation. Yes, I suppose we're seeing if we can get in just to be thorough as a side investigation. The door in the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation. Yes, a mini side investigation. Explore the whirling secret passage. He looks at you, then at this door. Garta is the person to ask about this, the cafeteria manager. Can we try to push the door? Door does not budge. Touch the door. Cobalt blue surface feels rough to the touch. Stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. It leads to a side building adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older. Okay. Let's ask Garta about that door. And we really must get rid of these bottles.
Can I help you?
I've seen something here at the whirling thing I need to talk about. I think that's what I need to say here. I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union. There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen. Oh yes, that door. Sure, there's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. Do you know what's behind it? Do you have... No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there, and I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the Fritta warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust. He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt. He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing. I think you'd like to know what's back there. Let him get to pretend he's indifferent. He looks at the dust on his finger and wipes it off. Okay. I think that's it. By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting about in the whirling later. Okay. Right. Well, let's ask him about the Union mess hall. Yes, the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. He tosses his head in disdain. They come here in the evenings, dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit, but they're always good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time. New task, find out who is in the Union box. He gives you a meaningful nod. We should find out who the loudest faction is occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. How do we find them? We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. He looks towards the booth. Men are hungry, even men on strike. You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Ha! It's after 4. The sign said reserved starting 4. Why isn't anyone in the mess hall? Hold your peace. Best not to... Well, let's try this. Good question. He turns to the cafeteria manager. They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere, or laying low after the, lynching. Why is that? They probably fucking killed that guy or something, that's why. Lieutenant thinks I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later. Cool. Right. Well, we've definitely made some progress here. Find out who is in the Union box. Garta said someone together in the mess hall. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person and you'll know who tampered with the crime scene. It may take a while. Okay. It's interesting. There's a couple of things in this journal that say it may take a while. So that's interesting. Right. I'm gonna go return the bottles. But it's interesting too. That's something I had sort of forgotten about. All this stuff about the passage of time in the game and perhaps different characters being in different places at different times. I think that's very, very cool and worth considering. I almost want to go back upstairs again. Right. So let's go to Fritta. Return this bag. There's a whole, I think there's like a whole area of the map we still haven't explored too. So there's lots more to do before we kind of get stuck here. Right. Yeah, we can. Where is it? Is it over here that we? Where do the bottles go? No. We don't want to buy anything. I think it's this one. Yes, one bottle equals 10 cents. Insert your bottles. God, that's just not a lot of money, is it? Okay. Wait, maybe she knows about the access to the blue door.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
She puts down the magazine. Does Fritta have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling Rags? A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Fritta does. This is important. She scrunches up her face into an expression of a consummate adolescent skepticism. Fritta doesn't have a warehouse, just a little back room here, okay? She turns to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Okay. Well, can I get there? No, it doesn't look like it. Interesting. I think I'm going to talk to one more person here before we wrap things up. It was something about... Let me just look at the journal here. There was something that... The rest of his armor. Go to the Harbor Gates, ask the Jolly Mesk. Harbor Gates, ask the Jolly Mesk about the armor. Is that the guy sitting up here? Or is it the guy at the actual gates?
How'd you like
Oh, Manana, yeah. How'd you like our harbor? You've been in there, he means. Talk to the boss man, probably. Nice enough. It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains, he notes solemnly. Then he turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face. Right, you talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. Kuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor. Heh, he smiles. The little boy did good on his promise. His promise? To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me, pardon the choice of words, not mine. What happened? I was asked to look into that armor situation, official union probe, you know, track it down, see who took it. Did you? First I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike, buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy, and he said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cop's in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right from doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right there and then, and it still got me into trouble, he smiles. One bad move is all it takes. Probe into the armor, what did you learn? He's gonna use us to, what, scare you? I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor. What else? Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. What sort of technical stuff? I did some research into the armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. He explains with a wry smile. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off. How does it come off? In parts, 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid said he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believed him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw, too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing, the gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. Hold up. 4 pieces, helmet, cuirass, gauntlet, boot. What about the leggings? Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore if they ever did at all. He gives you a jolly shrug. Forget about them. I did. Well, I think we'll try and find all of it. All of it? The lieutenant raises his brow. There are junior officers out there eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them. I would leave the boots to processing. But okay, let's find all of it. Interesting. Getting the hanged man's boots. It's implied he finds it unlikely you will succeed in this. A Mesquise epic, then. All across Martinez, he glances south where the canal runs. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you. Okay, thank you for the cooperation, sir. No problem, he finally takes a swig from the flask. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Manana. Thank him for showing me the way. He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now. Good talking to you, I gotta run. Interesting. Getting the hanged man's boots, find all the armor pieces. This might take a while, like a long while. Interesting. Get boots off victim's feet. The body has to be down, autopsy has to be finished, and Kim has to be absent. He wouldn't approve. This will be devilishly tricky, so don't beat yourself up if you manage to send the body to the processing without getting hold of the boots. Interesting. Okay. Kim wouldn't approve. Yeah, it's giving us a few tips in the journal. That's kind of neat. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it at this. We finally got this bloody plastic bag, and we've kind of retraced our steps and gotten gotten a few more leads from talking to people. I think we may have to go talk to that man who offered us kind of a bargain in exchange for our gun and I guess more information about the body. But yeah, I'm glad to get back into this. There will be more Disco Elysium coming soon. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Ciao.